It says the event is starting. Okay. Okay. We probably went live a couple seconds before it said, "Oh, start streaming," but like, okay.
All of our watchers will be upset with us.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever. Okay. I don't. Okay. So, yeah,
It's not up yet.
it says that it's live now on my part.
And it's up now.
Yay. Okay, welcome to Dead Nightclub podcast. Fuck.
Welcome to episode 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah, here we are. We're a day late and we're a couple hours late because, we suck. Specifically me, because I set an alarm for it, and then I fucking ignored it.
Specifically Reverend?
Well, no, it wasn't you,
We've been playing Minecraft, yay!
Yeah, because...
Not sponsored by Mojang.
Yeah, because, I finally got Minecraft because Shormu was nice enough to give me his old account, and I was like, fuck yeah. Septunama. But, yeah, so I got Minecraft, and I've become addicted to it, and I hate myself, because I've been staying up till 5 in the morning, or 6 in the morning, depending on the night, and then sleeping till 3 p.m.
I hate myself, too.
That's okay, we're all useless pieces of shit, that's why no one's watching this.
Exactly. But, like, hey, whatever.
2.
I don't know, because I just wanted to check and see if this thing was, like...
So we're gonna be going to about 11:13.
Yeah, if we can even make it that long. But yeah, so, like...
Let's not speed up the podcast so we can go back to Minecraft.
Yeah, just, like... Because, fuck, we're, like, all having so much fun because we're all on a server, and it's so much fun playing with all
fuck you guys,
friends.
all the people who watch us.
Yeah, fuck you guys. You guys don't get to join.
Rather be playing with digital Legos.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of like... It's difficult to come up with stuff to talk about, like, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, it's just... I have stuff to talk about because, like, a lot's been happening this week for me. But, like, a lot of it's really depressing, too, so I don't want to jump right into the depressing stuff, even though I am that type of person.
Episode 2.
Eboobs. The title. Okay. Shut up.
What the fuck is that?
That was...
Was that your hedgehog?
No. That was an alarm on one of my apps, and it's like drink water, like, at 4 o'clock, but, like, if you...
If y'all want to chill out with the fireworks?
No. Okay. This is the... Okay, honestly, this is the worst podcast ever recorded. I wasn't lying. Oh god, but, like, no, we are all addicted to Minecraft because we all started playing together and it's really fun and I hate life. And it's difficult to talk about stuff because I suck at talking.
Episode 1, Otto was the most fucking excited person for this shit. Episode 2, I'm trying to get these two to fucking do this. Hey guys, are we gonna do this podcast? Hey guys, are we gonna... This is gonna actually be a dead nightclub if they don't get their shit together.
Yeah, pretty much. But... I was watching the first episode, and it turned out pretty well, I think, considering we suck dick and we have, like, no proper, equipment or anything, but I noticed how much I said like a lot, so I'm gonna try and not say like as much as I normally do, which is gonna be difficult.
It is gonna be difficult, isn't it?
It is. I'm already having trouble because I caught myself and then it was too late and then I hate life.
It's gonna be difficult because, like, I don't know how to stop.
I don't know how to stop. Anyways, that's a new song. But yeah, so stuff to talk about. What should we talk about?
What did the box of spaghetti say to the box of rigatoni?
What?
Nothing. Pasta doesn't speak, you fucking clod.
Oh.
There's our spaghetti joke.
Round of applause.
That was great.
That was beautiful. I still have half a pita here. Okay. I went to Pita Pit today. I got a pita. It's good, but the lady does not know how to wrap fucking pitas, and I always get the same girl. It's the same girl as last time that I went. She didn't. I talked about this on last week's episode. Uh, she didn't fucking toast my pita. It's the same girl. I hate her. I should just complain and get her fired because she sucks at making pitas.
You know what you should do with that?
Shit on
Next time she
myself.
doesn't roast your pita to your face, just like jump over the counter and take a massive
there's
shit
children watching.
right where they keep the pita stuff, and then be like, "That's what you get for not making my fucking pita and roasting it." So roast
Episode
my
2.
shit.
Pita problems.
Yeah. Eboobs and pita problems. I still haven't even explained what the eboob thing is. Okay. For those of you who don't know, the first episode, I noticed that in the URL it said eboobs, and I got really happy. I was just, wow, it's incredible. I almost said like 5 times there, and it was really bad. Oh god. I'm trying to not sound similar to
Okay.
this. Well, yeah, that too. I'm trying to not sound like one of those fucking blonde girls who are like, oh my god!
Alright, guys,
You
good
wanna know
job.
what's
Pack up.
hot?
Let's go play Minecraft.
You want to know what's hot?
My ass.
My fellow watchers, in my crowd, I'm gonna have Otter put it live. But I reblogged a bunch of hot shit last night that everybody should see. They're called fluffy ponies, and they're so great. Here's a fluffy pony.
I saw one of the things that you
Put it on the screen, Otter.
I saw one of the things that is it inappropriate?
No. Of course
Yeah,
not.
it is.
No, it's not.
YouTube might not allow that, eh?
There's nothing on there that would be wrong.
Is it
Fine, I'll
pissing
find
itself?
a different one that's not
No.
appropriate. That is appropriate. This is appropriate. This is appropriate.
Oh god. Let's
What?
not and say we didn't.
We can put like an annotation.
Let's just, what is it called again?
Fluffy ponies.
Fluffy ponies, everyone. Look those up. Let's move on. Alright, first subject. Independence Day, Canada Day. What's up with your countries? As in California, Ohio, and Toronto?
No, that's not a province, you fucking clod.
Ontario?
Yes, there you go.
Yay!
Yay! I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Tell us, what's it like in the land of the free, Otter?
Amazing. But I didn't get to
Like the land of Goose.
I didn't get to celebrate Canada Day.
Why?
Cause my he was sick, remember?
Da 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 da.
No, he got like really sick. It was terrible because he had prostate problems or something, and then my mom didn't know how serious it was at the time because that was 2 years ago when the vet told my mom that he had prostate issues, and the vet was an idiot and she didn't explain how serious it could get, and she didn't explain that it could be eventually fatal to the dog. So the vet just gave my mom some meds for the dog and said basically if it goes away and doesn't come back, then just leave it, he's fine. So it did go away, but yeah, so we just didn't go back, and then it eventually got really bad, and I guess he's been in a lot of pain for like the past 2 years and stuff. And then he eventually just got really sick, and we had to put him down. So it was pretty sad, but I think it's better for him because he's not suffering anymore, which is good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's depressing, but it's okay. He's in a better place now. I'm just glad he got to live like a full life, because generally dogs live between like 10 and 15 years. Something like that. Depending on the breed.
Oldest animal I had. Oldest pet I ever had was probably Randy the cat. It was like a calico female tabby, nothing special. Lived years.
Wow, that's a
Lived
long. That's for a cat.
Yeah, older than I.
That's a long time for a goddamn.
The thing about state. Good fucking job with that observation, Otter. Let me speak.
Shut the. Don't be so rude. Holy crap.
Piece of shit.
I hope you die. Anyways.
Everywhere.
No, my cat is the best cat, even though my dad killed it. It was still the best cat ever.
My dad killed a cat once too.
Mm.
One of our cats had a litter of kittens, and he accidentally stepped on one with steel-toed boots.
Oh.
Because it ran underneath his foot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Yeah, for having shit.
Is that why he killed himself?
Let's have a new topic.
Okay.
No. The topic right now was we were on Independence Day. We skipped over to pets. Now we're on everyone is fucking high or drunk.
Okay.
I go
Continue.
to Walmart and I go down the aisle to get some peanut butter, and there's this dude, this probably like 6'4", really skinny, maybe 30-something, mid-30s, with a beard and shaggy brown hair. Like imagine Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, basically. Like just that with glasses and a beard. He's just sitting in the middle of the aisle with two boxes of Snapple iced tea bags. And he's just he would set one on the floor and then set the other on top of it and then pull the one out from the bottom and then set the top one down and put the one on bottom back on top.
What the fuck?
Is my mic still going through well? Can I continue?
Yes, go ahead.
So, I squeeze by him with my cart. I get my crunchy peanut butter. I turn around and he's standing 3 inches from me. And he's like, "So how's your 4th of July weekend?" I'm like, "Me?" He's like, "Yeah." It was good. I didn't do much. It was nothing much happened. And he's like, "Did you know true liberty can be found through Jesus?" I'm like, "You are barking up the wrong tree," and I hightailed my young Christian ass out of there. My virgin butthole.
As a reverend,
continue.
Go on.
Not to mention,
It's your turn.
Even on the street today, everyone is not functioning. On the way back, this dude's sitting in the middle of an intersection, not out of his car, in his car. The light's green, there's no one around, he's just doing nothing. And then my mom honks the horn at him, he starts doing 55 to get away from us.
Oh god.
Swerving in between the lanes pretty much.
Fucking disgusting.
As a legit reverend, I find it that it is the travesty that everybody has drugs but me. What the fuck, people? Whatever happened to sharing?
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is Karen. As in, the name. Do you get it?
Shut up.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, but back on the topic of Independence Day, I didn't really do anything, so you guys can explain if you guys did anything, even though I know neither of you did, so yay.
Wait, I did something sort of.
Suck dick.
Other than taking care of my grandparents, who just got out of surgery, who were both having issues.
Hot. Like a tater.
Todd.
I went to my uncle's, and my uncle is one of those suburban gross Christians that does the Jesus rock thing. So I went to his house in the middle of those organized living places where every house is the fucking same, and everybody is the same, and all the kids like the same shit, and it's so monotonous you want to kill yourself and rip your eyeballs out for a little bit of diversity. And it was really boring, and they all talked about how they had cars and blah, 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 and I thought I was gonna die.
Oh yeah, that's right. You left your mic on that entire time, and then me and Sherman both got angry.
Wait, what? I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mic was on the entire fucking time.
And it was terrible, because they were talking about bugs and putting them in cages and putting a snake in a cage, and I was very concerned.
I thought I left my mic off. I thought I turned that off. I thought I turned off.
We're like, Reverend! Reverend!
Me.
Shut the hell up!
You should have messaged me, Jesus. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not, you fucking piece of shit.
Yes, I am. I feel bad because my family is embarrassing, except for my mom and sister.
All family is embarrassing. Let's be honest. For a second, I thought my microphone was off, and then I thought they were just that the stream was just recording your guys' voices, and I was really worried for a second. Whew.
Oh shit.
That would have sucked, because I would have been, well, fucked over. I would have had to do a voiceover, probably.
Welcome to 15 minutes of podcasting.
Oh, God.
And we're already way ahead of schedule.
Yeah, well, I have stuff to talk about, so whatever. Well, let's talk about... Why don't you fucking kill yourself, you stupid fucking fat American piece of shit?
I'm picking up the harmonica.
Do not you dare.
I'm lifting
Do
it
not
towards
you
my
dare.
mouth.
Do not you
It
dare.
is against my lips.
I will leave this call.
It's put down for now.
Blueberries, blueberries. I will put an annotation because I don't think my computer can handle playing a video as well as streaming. But I will definitely put an annotation to that in case you guys haven't seen that video. It's about this little black girl, and she's doing a video on how to make some sort of fruit salad or something.
And then a little sister comes up.
And it was really funny because she was putting stuff into the bowl, and her little sister, was saying, "Oh, what do you put in there?" And she was like, "Well, I have some apples, some this and that, some blueberries." And then the little sister was like, "You forgot blueberries." She was like, "I said blueberries." And then the little girl is like, "Blueberries, blueberries," and then into the bowl her face like fucking falls, and it's like the best. I'll put a link to it on the video or something, or I'll get someone else to do it.
Possibly getting scarred. A nutritious part of a balanced breakfast.
It's a pretty funny video. It's kind of an old video though. I saw it a couple of years ago, but it's still fucking hilarious. I laugh every time I see it. It's the worst, but also the best. I'm also drinking flat Pepsi. Not sponsored, by the way.
Let's get Pepsi to sponsor us.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't,
Pepsi's
but...
gross, though. Coke is better tasting. What's wrong
Let's get
with you
both of them
people?
to sponsor us and then have one of the representatives fight each other to death. Whoever wins gets to sponsor us.
What?
Hey, Pepsi, give us a $6 fucking advertising deal.
Do you want to know who else should sponsor us?
Half-filled, already open can of Pepsi.
No.
Like
You know who should
2013.
sponsor us?
Skittles.
Bad Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah, we both had the same idea. We're just like,
Yes.
Bad Dragon.
Brought to you by Bad Dragon.
Especially considering Shorman is buying... He's considering buying a dildo.
For a little bit. For a little bit.
It's like, maybe. And I was like, do it!
Isn't that illegal if you're underage, though?
I mean, he's using his mom's PayPal account, so whatever.
That's worse. Holy crap.
One time, I was going to Aldi's, and basically, if you don't know what Aldi's is, it's a grocery store. But instead of getting bags and shit, your Cokes to bring bags and reuse them.
That's what everybody does here, though.
Yeah, because they're fucking California, you stupid cunt. Anyway.
Oh.
So we're getting bags out of the car to take to the car because I gotta put a quarter in the cart. You have to rent it and then you get the quarter back when you're done. So you don't steal the car and you lose your quarter.
Yep. Anyways, continue.
She goes to get the bags out of the cart, and one of the bags has purple and orange letters on it that says AM.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Reverend, might you know what that is?
What?
Purple and orange letters on a white plastic bag that say AM.
AM, PM? Like the gas station?
AM.
What the fuck?
Adult Mart.
Oh,
It's a sex store, basically.
Lovely.
I do not know what that is, because I don't go to real life stores like that.
Yeah, and I told her that, and she didn't bring it, thank God. And I told her why I was glad she didn't bring it. And suddenly she had a realization, because she had used a aforementioned bag in the mall earlier that day.
oh,
And gotten a lot of stares.
oh.
Oh my god.
See, I don't think
I totally use it.
I don't think any of the adult stores around here actually have like their logos on the bag, so I don't think that you would get weird looks. But I remember one time I went to Sushi Feast with Logan, who should be in the Skype call, but he's not. Um, I'll add him in later. But I was going to Sushi Feast with Logan and Sophia and his older brother Brayden, and we went there and then we came out and then there's the Stag Shop is right next to it, and that's an adult store. And there's like this really old couple, like I swear they were like 60 or 80 or something along the lines of that, and they they came out of the store and they had a bag and you could see outlines of what was in the bag, and I was extremely worried. Um just because of the fact that they're old.
And what was that?
Might fall and break a hip.
And what was that, Otter? I'd like to know.
Well, you see. We'll talk about that on next
You
podcast. No, I said
But
we'll
I want to
see.
know what's in the bag.
It's in the fucking box.
Well,
Was it one of those things where you strap yourself up to the ceiling and then you like
Drink
hang
acid.
down?
No, it was like
Flashback to last podcast.
it was. Well, you can edit that in. I'm not editing anything in. I don't even know if you
That's
could
not how
edit
It
on.
uploads it right fucking after we
I
do
know
this.
exactly, but you can still go in and edit the video if you download it all.
Shut your filthy whore mouth.
Exactly.
Oh,
Hey, at least I'm a good whore. Whatever.
I'm fucking ripped. I'll beat the shit out of you.
Shut up. Stop quoting Ross
next-
from Game Grumps.
Game Grumps, sponsor us. $8.
on our
I don't think they would
next
sponsor us.
podcast, Otter and Stormy fight to the death while I watch and laugh.
You can't laugh. You don't have lungs, you two-dimensional freak.
Reverend doesn't have lungs because they vape at 12,000 nicotines per second.
Vaping around.
I have my lungs
You know,
removed so that I
Vaping
wouldn't
around
have
at the
to get
speed of
lung
we're
cancer.
referencing the last episode. Way too much. Let's put up that comment a while ago.
What?
Let's put up the comment who Reverend is.
What?
What? What?
Wait.
What?
What?
I'm so confused.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
All I heard
What's the next
something
thing we're
about
supposed to
Reverend.
talk about?
I have no
Put
idea.
this up on the screen. Let's just have that up there for a while. Or at least put the third panel up.
The question is, do I really
Here,
want to?
I'll screen cap the third panel and you can just put that up for a while. There you go.
Do I really want to, is the question. Oh, that, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
We're all
remember
equal
that.
parts of this.
I'm just gonna put up the whole entire thing, because I already have that saved on my computer, so...
Yeah, more like, yeah!
Alright, I gotta open a new thing.
Shut the fuck up. We're 25 minutes into this.
Oh my god,
We should
excellent.
just have a
please.
stream one day where all we do is make grunting noises.
20, okay, Reverend, how do you draw?
By killing her.
I
themselves.
take my tablet and I set it on the floor, and then I take off my pants and I take a massive shit on it, and then I take my tablet with the shit still on it and I rub it on my keyboard so that more stuff goes onto Photoshop, and then it appears. It's like magic.
Alright, this is the comic strip that I put up.
You draw.
Okay, this is something that I drew.
Yeah.
It's a comic thing. I have the
You
comic.
wrote-
Shut up for a second. Holy fuck. Oh, okay. This is a shh. This is a thing that I drew a while ago because I started doing. Just shut up! Holy fuck! I'm trying to explain something. Holy shit. God. Anyways, thank you. This is a comic that I drew a while ago, and this is what Sherman wanted me to put up on the screen. And the third panel is a picture of Reverend screaming. Thank you. I am done now. You can speak.
Those aren't eyes, those are subwoofers. That's how Reverend makes noises.
Ah.
Yes, it is.
Ah. By the way, that other character is mine. Donut Steel. Original character. Anyways,
Shit,
okay.
I dropped a chopstick.
For this, like, how
Why
many
are you eating
times?
Chipotle with chopsticks, you pleb?
Nah, I ate something else with chopsticks and I still have them.
Why do you keep dropping your chopsticks?
Could eat Chipotle.
Why don't you tell the story
Why
about
keep
how much?
dropping your balls?
Okay. I mean, they haven't dropped yet, but whatever.
What? How much what? How much what, Otter?
I didn't even...
How much I can play this harmonica?
No, don't. Please don't. Okay.
Chipotle.
Alright, I'm gonna
Otter,
move
how
on.
do you draw?
Well, what I do is, I slit my wrists. I pour some lemon into them. I stab my genitals, and then I pour lemon juice on them, and I masturbate furiously, and then summon Lemon Daddy, who gives me the power to draw. And, that's how I draw. By the way, for those of you who don't know who Lemon Daddy is, he's a friend of mine.
That's neat.
His name is actually Chris, but that's a secret.
You want to know who Lemon Daddy is? Find out next podcast.
Which you probably won't want.
Daddy will be your guest star.
We'll just leave the entire podcast to him.
I don't think he would be able
so
to
we
stay
can go
long.
play Minecraft.
Yeah. Just here, take over
Next
for us.
15-minute podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna see if Logan's on Skype yet, so I can add him, because he's supposed to be our guest this week.
Quit fucking vaping. You wouldn't be doing that.
Shut up.
I think Reverend.
I do what I want. I'm a grown ass. I am a grown ass adult. I get to do what I want.
You're a grown asshole. That's what you are.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I think Reverend is vaping at more than 12,000 nicotines per second now. I think it's closer to 17,000.
Indeed, I am.
You don't have lungs anymore.
I removed them so that I wouldn't get lung cancer.
Oh. So did I tell you guys that I went to, well, I think you guys might have saw this, but I don't know if I told you, but I went to a music fest, yesterday, because it's the last thing that's really going on in my city throughout the whole entire summer, which sucks, but, I got some henna art. It's really bad. I feel bad for saying this. I feel bad for, I can't. Okay, one second.
That's culture appropriation.
I know, but it was done by some other. It was done by this chick, and I asked her. I basically said, "So how long have you been drawing for?" She's like, "Oh, 3 years," and I'm like, "Oh."
Oh no.
So it just. She's like, "I'll do colored henna art," and I was like, "Okay," and it just looks like marker stain on my arm.
Looks like a 3-year-old viciously attacked your arm with a pack of Crayola.
Pretty much is what it looks like.
Crayola, sponsor us. $12.
No.
I'm very poor. I need food.
We need food, clothes, and shelter. That's from a song. I'm gonna kill myself. What?
Sleek is sponsoring us.
Sleek always sponsors us. Sleek is the over-supportive parent. But yeah, this art looks like shit. I feel bad for saying that, because I want to support people, but it's just bad. I could have done better than this with, like, a Sharpie marker. And that should...
Oh, shush, it looks fine.
No. It's bad.
Yes.
We say you can fucking talk, Reverend. Go back to your corner.
No.
Go to the corner.
No, I'm out of the corner.
I'm in, I'm out. I'm dead inside. Okay, I'm uploading the picture to Imgur.
I live in the corner.
I'm gonna upload the picture to Imgur and then I'll put it up on the thing.
Ooh, I have a question for you guys. Actually.
Yeah.
Sure.
On June 26, 2015, legislation passed the law announcing that gay same-sex marriage was legal in all states.
We talked about this
the
last.
White House to sell. No, wait.
We did. We talked about this last time.
We didn't. We couldn't have.
We did.
Because I didn't find out till like Monday.
I asked you and you were like, no. You fucking knew about it. Don't lie. We can even
talk about it though.
Yeah, we did. We totally did.
No, we didn't. I swear we didn't.
I swear we did.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, well,
so
we'll just...
I want to talk about something that isn't what we talked about already. What the White House did is that they used lights and, like, made the White House rainbow, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up a picture.
Oh, I saw it, but the other people probably. Maybe didn't.
No, it's for the...
Okay. Okay. Sorry to anyone who actually listens and cares about this. This is really poorly put together because we all suck.
And we'll get better eventually.
Maybe when Shormu moves to Canada, it'll be better, because then we can both probably split on actual good microphones for both of us.
It's Dick. Tell me when it's up.
Okay, well, 1 second. I'm putting it up in... Hang on, I gotta find it.
So basically, like I said, they used spotlights once the gay marriage legislation was passed, so it lit up the White House all rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet.
Yep, okay, it's up.
Oh, that's you in that picture.
What?
But, basically, there's, like, a lot of debate going on about, like, whether or not they should have done that, because I'm all for gay marriage, obviously, but, like...
Does everyone... Okay. I don't think everyone knows this.
I don't think that they should have done something like that.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but Shormu's gay. I don't know what Reverend is.
Pretty much. Most 90
What is Reverend?
Sexual, two-dimensional sexual.
That is a good question. Find out next time on our next stream.
Next time on Steam Train.
No, shut up. I'm bisexual, so I guess that's not okay. Did you want me to put this picture up? Did you want me to put this picture up, Reverend, that you linked in the chat?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has any relevance to anything we're talking about, but Reverend just posted. It's pretty funny though. I enjoy that. I can... No, I am... Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. I can't
I can identify with that.
Yeah, I feel. In other news, I recently met one of, Shormu's long, I was gonna say long-lost friends, but then I was like, that kind of sounds not proper. But I guess it's kind of true, considering he just disappeared. Yeah, okay, so his name is...
So, okay, so this is something I need to explain.
Okay, you do it. The floor is all yours.
I joined the internet when I was about 11. Or 10, I suppose. I didn't get a laptop that could run Minecraft until I was 11. I joined the server. I'll refrain from saying the name for now. But, and I met some people, and it was a UK-based server, and one of these dudes, I know him by random, but Otter probably knows him as William or Deer Yoke. But, I met him when I was 11, and he was about 15. And, 15 and a half or 16. So we talked, and we were good friends for a good, like, 2.5, 3 years. And basically, he disappeared for a year, and so did I, because I had a lot of stuff to do. And then the next year, we met up again. This is before I knew anyone in the stream so far. And we talked for about a week. It was like spring break, and I even told him, like, we're going to talk for like 3 days, and you're going to disappear again. And yeah, that's what happened. And then he came back the next year, and the same thing happened. And this year, the same thing has happened so far. So I'm playing Minecraft, talking to Otter. The first time that I've known Otter and also known William. And out, and I pulled him into the call, and then like shenanigans ensue. So if you want to continue on from there,
Okay, so
Otter, my long lost Irish friend.
okay, so I was doing an art stream and Shormu pulled William slash random into the call. I call him Deer Yoke and I'll explain that in a second. But basically, I was drawing. I'll put a picture up of what I was working on. But I was doing Game Grumps related commissions or whatever, and someone gave me this character to draw. Watching the art stream, I guess, and he basically said something along the lines of, "What is that? A deer yolk?" And I thought he meant like an egg yolk. So, but he meant yolk as in Yoke, which is slang, which is like Irish slang for a thing. So basically, he was asking if it was a deer thing, but I thought he meant something else, and I was just confused, and I started laughing my ass off, and I was like, "That's hilarious!" And I don't know, it stuck with me, and I just thought it was amazing. Yeah, so this is the picture I was working on. It's kind of, because it's, okay, I'll just keep it like that.
Meh. Meh.
I put the head over the lady who says, fuck the police on her chest, so this is perfect. I'm just gonna keep it there for a minute.
Alright.
But...
We are 35 minutes into the stream.
Oh, disgusting.
Let's talk about your hedgehog.
My hedgehog, okay. My hedgehog is a dick, that's about all you need to know. Straight up dick. But Reverend loves her. She's cute.
I want a hedgehog.
Can you get them in your state? They're illegal in some states.
Everything's legal in California, pretty much. If you can have ferrets, you can have a hedgehog.
Dude, I kind of want to get a ferret because they're kind of close to otters, but, like, I don't have enough room in my house because it's very tiny and cramped, and I hate life.
House.
And... Stop. Go away.
Stop. Stop.
But yeah, so... Oh, okay.
Stop, Ron, stop.
We're gonna get content ID.
I don't fucking think Oni and G is gonna content ID a bunch of fucks like us.
Yeah, true.
Fucking
No.
Oni and G going around the air. I wonder what I should watch today. This looks good quality. This looks worth my time. Worth 40 minutes of watching into it just to find the joke about him. We're shit.
That's true. Even Chris couldn't make it past 40 minutes. He's like, I couldn't do it. And it's like, I don't blame you.
Couldn't do it. The drug wasn't strong enough, man.
Well, okay. Alright, back on the topic of my hedgehog. She's a little shithead, but her name is Sonic. She's not blue, but she's fast.
Is it really Sonic?
Yeah, her name is actually Sonic. Cause the owners... I didn't name her, though. It was the owners before her, because I got her from some other people. Because my first hedgehog died, and then I wanted to get another one, because I was sad. And my dad brought me to these people, and then I got another hedgehog. Because what happened with my first hedgehog is she ate an ant, and then she got very sick, and then there was no vets that were open, so she died. And I was like, oh, well. Her name was Poppycorn. She was very nice. She was a very sweet hedgehog.
That's cute.
And she would cuddle with me, but my new hedgehog is a little asshole. And she bites, and she shat on my bed yesterday. All over it.
I saw that.
Yeah, I put it in my Snapchat story. It was pretty depressing.
I'd still get one.
Dude, so long as if you get them from when they're born, they're pretty good, because so long as you take them out often, then they get used to being around people. They're pretty good pets for the most part, but you just have to make sure to get them tame and stuff, otherwise they're a little dickhead and they'll just spike you to death. But
that's cute as fuck.
Dude, go get one. You can probably find them on, like, Kijiji or something.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like eBay, but different.
Does it have animals on it that I could buy that are probably illegal?
Probably.
Probably.
Reverend, you have pets. Talk about them, because
Yes,
I know
I
you
do.
have dogs.
I only really have dogs. I have 2 Scotty dogs. And
Oh, they're
they're
so
the
cute.
cutest.
They are cute.
And one of them, his name is Dash, and he reminds me of that fat kid from Willy Wonka because he's such a dick. And all he does is eat. And he got so fat.
What is that
And
kid's
now
name? It's like Augustus Gloop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Augustus Gloop. Yeah. He reminds me of Augustus Gloop.
It's a fucking great name.
Augustus Gloop, a great greedy.
And then I have an old dog, and he's the sweetest dog ever, and his name is Mac. But he's also fat, and he's corgi sized when he's not supposed to be like that.
Oh.
Is he
He's
little?
pretty cute, though.
Is he little?
No, not really.
Is he little Mac?
He's big fucking Mac. Like,
Did
We
you-
need to play Smash later.
We should play Smash. We haven't played that in a while.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
started.
What about
We
Minecraft?
should play it before I leave.
Well, yeah, we'll play Minecraft, but I can play Minecraft anytime, Reverend. I only get to play video games with Shormu like twice per week because he has this shitty summer program that he has to go to.
If I don't take it, I won't
Summer
be able to go to
school, man.
college. I could just be an author.
You could do
You
that.
don't need
Just rate
college to
porn.
be an author.
Just rate porn. Like you always do.
Exactly. Just
I've
write
thought
like
about
50
writing an
things
actual
a day.
novel.
Dude, do it. Write a romance novel or something. Write those like really weird like adult porn books that you can
I don't
always
wanna do
find.
something erotic for that. I want to do something like actually cool.
Like, actually, no, don't tell people what you want because they'll steal your ideas. I'll help you come up with ideas later though, because I have
I'm gonna steal them.
yeah. Donut steal.
How far are we into this podcast?
I have no idea.
41 minutes.
Nice. You sound like you're dreading it. You're like,
I know. I felt great when we started. Now I have a stomachache, heartburn, a headache. My left arm hurts, and I'm tired.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, what are you gonna do?
Spaghetti joke.
You already.
We can kill this shit now.
Oh.
I'm drooling. That's your job, not mine.
Yeah, that's my job. What are you doing? Oh, dude.
Shit,
Okay. Should we tell the story about Dazzle and the random black guy?
Yes.
I am in a summer program. What I do is I live on a campus in Ohio. I'm not gonna specify cities, but I live in a dorm Monday through Friday. I get there at 8 a.m. on Monday, leave at noon on Friday. There are other people on my floor in the dorm, all guys, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately, who knows? Two of them room together. They're Dazzle and Braden. And I was telling Otter about my friend Dazzle and how his name is fucking Dazzle. And then Otter's like, is he hot? I'm like, I don't know. And anyway, she's like, but is he hot though? So she fucking grabbed my laptop. I turn on the video call. I hightail it through the dorm room into Dazzle and Braden's room. Like, Dazzle answers the door. He's like, who is it? I'm like, it's me. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, my friend wants to know if you're hot. And he, like, opens the door, and then Dazzle's, like, this probably 5'11" Italian dude with, like, shaggy dark brown hair and big eyebrows.
That sounds like my little brother. Holy
He's rooming
crap.
with Braden, who's, like, probably 6 foot, black, short hair, glasses, probably weighs, like, 240 pounds of muscle fat. And Dazzle, like, goes to the camera, and then Braden's right behind him eating a fucking slice of Euro gyro pizza. He's like, I'm the random black guy eating pizza. And then Otter's like, is it cheese pizza? And I was like, no, it's pepperoni. And you're like, disgusting. So he thought that Otter called him disgusting, and I had to fucking book it back to my room.
Yeah, and then I was giggling.
He was about ready to pick up my laptop and throw it.
I was giggling, and then later on, you told me about.
About.
Shut up.
Let's have an about counter.
What?
Let's have a counter for every time you say about.
Shut up. No, but sorry, I kind of got distracted because people are doing shit, and it's I don't know. It's annoying me because it's people I don't like. But anyways, there's yeah, so that happened, and then Dazzle was like, "Oh, what did they say? Did they say I was cute?" And I was like, "Tell him I said that he's fucking disgusting." And I was like, "Wait, no, never mind. That's rude. I feel bad."
I didn't tell him that, by the way.
Okay, good. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Sorry,
What?
so okay, I'm not gonna say this on the podcast because it's not really, it's kind of personal, so like I don't want to talk about it, but I'll tell you later. But, anyways, yeah, so.
But,
I am the robot.
I am the robot.
Yeah, no, um, we still have a couple asks left from last week, but we can save those until a little bit later.
Does anyone care?
No one.
Does anyone care?
Alright, fine.
Bullshit.
Okay, fine. This was from last week. This was from Cryptic Grin. What video game genres do you like best? If you look at your Steam stats, how many hours have you logged in your favorite game? Looking forward to the next episode. You guys were a blast. My favorite video game genre? I don't know what my favorite video game genre would be. I guess because I like a lot of Nintendo games, so like I don't know. I enjoy Legend of Zelda and I enjoy Mario and stuff, but I think my favorite series has to be Zelda. So whatever Zelda is, I don't know. I guess that would be
open world.
Open world, yeah. So yeah, then that would be my favorite kind, I guess. My favorite genre, whatever.
Hmm.
It's hard, isn't it, Shormu?
My dick is.
Mm.
I have played Counter-Strike Source for 1,882 hours.
God damn.
That is... Wait. 78.42 days I have played Counter-Strike Source in the past about 3 years.
Nice.
I've played 105 hours of Spore, 114 hours of TF2, 73 hours of CSGO, 63 hours of Left 4 Dead 2, 39 hours of Portal 2, 30 hours of Castle Crashes, 22 hours of Gary's Mod, 9.1 hours of Binding of Isaac, and 7.7 hours of Burnout Paradise.
Nice.
I've played about I've estimated roughly 4,000 hours I've played on Minecraft.
I'm thinking Minecraft has to be my favorite game, but when it comes to, like, games that are not Minecraft, Zelda's up there, and, like, what else? Mostly a bunch of open world shit because I love being able to explore shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Fable. Fable's the fucking best. I love how you can choose whether you're good or evil or not.
I think...
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
I think another really great game that I like a lot is Dark Cloud. It's kind of similar to Legend of Zelda, but it's a little bit different in the sense that you can customize your weapons and whatnot, and you can make them stronger, and you can have magic power and shit. And basically the plot of it is your world, your like entire world is destroyed by this evil genie, but the fairy king he saves the world, but he can't like just keep all this stuff, so he puts them in orbs kind of, and then he scatters them throughout dungeons, so you have to go through the dungeons and collect all these I think they're called like Atlas orbs or something, and you have to go through all the dungeons and collect them all, and then you have to rebuild the cities and stuff with all the people. And if you can rebuild it however you want, but if you rebuild it the way that the villagers want it, then special events happen, and you can get like certain things happen, and you can get more items that way. It's a really interesting game, and it's really fun, and I haven't played it in a while, but I really want to play it again. But it's on the PlayStation 2, and I haven't had that hooked up in a couple years, so.
Next question.
We didn't even really answer all of that, but Okay, never mind, we did.
Oh, was this the question?
Never mind, no, we did. I'm an idiot.
If anyone wants to ask us a question that's watching the stream, go ahead.
Yeah, just go to our Ask FM. It's ask.fm/dead nightclub, no spaces.
Or ask us in the live stream chat.
I am not checking that, so if one of you guys can check that, that'd be great. Another one that we got from Emotiyif. They're a cool person. I really like that URL, by the way.
Me too.
They said, "Hey guys, I'm loving the podcast, especially the part where you read those asinine Tumblr descriptions. LMAO. Anyways, my question is, what are your favorite movies and TV shows? Peace." Okay, my favorite. I have a lot of favorite movies.
Let's Go Nuts 27.
What? What?
But fuck Sluts Go Nuts.
Oh. Okay.
The movie series.
I think my favorite.
Fucking rip you up.
I think my top favorite movies. I'm gonna give like a top 5, I guess. This is in no specific order, but Shawshank Redemption, The Usual Suspects,
Top 5.
Forrest Gump. Shut up.
Movies.
Grease and The Outsiders. Those are my top 5 favorite movies. For TV shows, I don't really watch that many TV shows anymore. I used to watch Criminal Minds a lot. That was a really cool show. I still watch it sometimes. I used to watch Friends a lot too. That was really funny, but it's too bad that they had to end the show because everyone's old. And I used to watch. There's another show. Oh, Emily of the New Moon. I used to watch that when I was younger, but I don't watch it anymore. But right now I've been into How to Get Away with Murder, which is a really, really cool show. I really like it. I can't wait for it to come back in the fall. My friend got me hooked on it, so. So, you guys can answer now. Sorry.
Okay, I'll answer this since this is easy for me. Okay. Clockwork Orange is my favorite movie.
Oh, fuck. Cool.
Ever.
Oh my god.
Ever. Next to Fantastic Planet and 2001 Space Odyssey, which is fucking grade A.
I need to watch 2001.
Higher than fuck.
It's really slow.
It's great. It's great if you're higher than shit. It's like a spiritual journey. I love that movie. Let's see what else. Shows. Fucking Hannibal. I'm still crying over the fact that they decided to cancel it like a bunch of stupid. That show is great.
Is there a reason why they canceled
X-Files is like my number one. And then they can't. They were actually gonna cancel it last season, but they never did because it got enough viewers. But the reason they canceled it this season is because it didn't get the amount of views that they wanted it to get. Even though it was still getting pretty damn good ratings, the ratings just weren't good enough, so they gave the spot to somebody else, I guess. Which sucks because Hannibal is a great show.
My internet's dying, so the stream might be shit. Apologies for that. Sorry. Anyways, sorry, go ahead.
How far are we?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
We are 53 minutes.
Okay.
So
we're good. I'm good with interruptions.
Okay.
I'll give.
Did you want to answer?
The stream is over. I'm getting an antacid.
Okay. Do you want to answer seriously? Sure, no.
Me?
I did. I'm fucking ripped.
Oh, okay. There's one other question, but it's just.
I like How to Train Your Dragon. I like
fucking furry.
Shawshank Redemption. I like the Saw franchise. The Saw franchise is probably my favorite movie franchise to date.
I jerk it to the Saw every night. I know how you feel.
Have you watched all 7 movies?
I have not.
Which ones have you watched?
Like, up to the 3rd one.
You need to watch the
up
rest.
to the 5th one.
I haven't.
They're fucking great. I love them so much.
I haven't seen any of them.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
I haven't.
The first one, like, everyone thinks the first one is the best, but it's really boring. IMHO.
I haven't seen any of the Saw movies.
Like I said, The Wolf of Wall Street, probably. So if I had to go from most favorite to least favorite, Saw franchise, Wolf of Wall Street, How to Train Your Dragon, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Shawshank Redemption. Got something on both of your lists, and I don't really watch TV, but my favorite TV show has to be Breaking Bad.
I heard that was
I'm
really
still watching
good.
that.
What season are you on?
I'm still on the first season. I know I'm a scrub. I'm sorry. I just got into it. Someone convinced me.
What, Otter?
I was just gonna say I heard that was pretty good, but like I'm really bad for like never getting into TV shows because I'm always on the internet and stuff. Because I just never have a reason to go and watch TV. I'm just kind of like, I don't need to, so then I don't. But I started watching. I should really finish Sailor Moon again because I started watching the old Sailor Moon in the Japanese version with the English subs because I really like the old the hang on. I really like the old art style from Sailor Moon, because I was gonna watch Sailor Moon Crystal, and I thought it would be interesting to do it, but they didn't keep the old art style, so I was just kind of turned off from it. I was like, I mean, it looks nice, kind of,
I
but
couldn't masturbate to it.
It
Could not fap.
It looks nice, kind of, but it's just kind of, I don't really wanna. It's not the same. And there's a lot of derp shots in it, so it's just kind of like, So I don't know. Okay, we got 2 other questions. Cool. Shout out to Cryptic Grin, by the way. They're really nice. They keep asking us questions.
Yes.
Okay. Question from Cryptic Grin. Have you ever had a lucid dream before? Yes, I have.
No. No, I have not. But let's take this conversation, unless you want to talk about your lucid dream.
I mean, I think the one time I did have a lucid... I don't really remember much about it. It was kind of like a stupid thing. I was in the Legend of Zelda world, and I was helping Link try to defeat Ganon, but for some reason I couldn't die, and then every time I don't know why, but I had an urge to jump off the balcony, but every time I did, I would just float down gently. Cause I don't know, it was weird. I could control where I was going, but I couldn't really control that much, but I knew I was dreaming, so I don't know, it was weird. It was a long time ago when I was young.
I have never had a lucid dream before, but I would like to take this into another zone. Sleep paralysis is something that I experience frequently.
Oh God.
That I will go through it and I only do it when I'm like very tired and go to sleep. Like, if I get all snug and like happy and cozy in bed, then I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah.
But if I like flop into like an unmade bed with clothes on and like maybe there's stuff on the bed, I'll have it. I put my head down in class and I've ended up unable to move. But I've been working at it so hard that I've actually been able to start like moving a foot or blinking an eye, just enough movement to snap me out of it.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Damn.
It was pretty bad. Sorry, we kind of skipped over Reverend and the lucid dream thing. You've had lucid dreams, right? Or no?
Yeah, I have. I just like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't really remember them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taken me, I never really get total control over them, so I can't really say I've had a 100% lucid dream.
Mm-hmm. I think...
As eventful as that answer is.
No, it's okay, I understand. That's kind of how my lucid dreams are. They're like half lucid, almost. But back on the topic of sleep paralysis, I was talking to Shormu about that, actually, because I told him about this one time that I was with Logan and a bunch of other people, and I was telling him about how we told ghost stories, and then by the time I went home, I was tired, so I crashed right away. But what ended up happening is I was woken up through the night. I couldn't move, but something kind of picked me up and held me in its arms, almost, it felt like. And from before that, I didn't know that you could have, like, touch sensory hallucinations, because I know that when you have sleep paralysis, You can have visual hallucinations and auditory hallucinations. I didn't know you could have touch sense hallucinations. But it felt like something was holding me in its arms, and I got really freaked out because my mom's not strong enough to lift me, and there's like barely 2 feet of room between my dresser and my bed, and there's shit all over the ground. So whatever picked me up was very strong, and it didn't have much room, so I don't know how it did that. I don't know, it was creepy, it freaked me out, and the only way that I got it to stop is that I had to, because you can never scream, but I kind of started like mumbling, and then I eventually got a little bit louder, and then it set me down. And then I was freaked out for a while, and then it took me half an hour to actually fall back asleep. And then I did, but then I woke up before it was dawn out, before my alarm went off. And then I just basically laid in bed because I was really, really scared and I didn't want to look anywhere. But eventually I did, and there was nothing in my room, so there's that. Yeah, not fun.
I've I've never experienced anything like that in sleep paralysis. At the most, just like some flashy lights or some noises, but nothing horrifying. Just the fact that whenever it happens, it lasts like 5-10 minutes in real time.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Like, I'm very lucky that the 2 times that it's happened in class that I haven't gotten in trouble for it.
Yeah, that's good. See, it was like scary to me though. I don't know.
So, Reverend.
Yes.
Have you had sleep paralysis?
Whoa.
I actually have, but I haven't had it. I've only had it scary in the fact that I couldn't move. There's a dark story behind that too, but I will not tell that. Okay. But I have had sleep paralysis before, and I've had like legit, I couldn't move from other things too. It is scary shit, but like not overly, well, besides one time, it's not overly that bad. Like some creepy ghost was holding me up and drawing me or anything like that.
Yeah, I was freaked out because I just thought it was creepy. I don't know. It freaked me out. There was no one else in the house too, so I was just really confused, and I don't know. I got freaked out, but whatever. Since we're kind of on the topic of like dreams and sleep paralysis, I told you about this one dream. I think I mentioned it to Shormy, but I didn't go into detail about it. But I had this really weird dream, and it's kind of reoccurring. I haven't had it for a while, but this is like the second time that I've had it. It was just like this character in one of my dreams, and he kept on appearing. He appeared in the second dream, and it was kind of creepy. So, basically, in the first dream, okay, I'll explain about like what the character is and who he is, or what at least I know about him. But he's this little boy. He's about 5 or 7 years old. He's like white. I think he has brown hair. Maybe, I don't know. I can't really look at his face. I can't ever see it. But the first time I saw him in a dream is when I had the dream. I was in a mall, and it was a 24/7 mall, so it was always open. And it was nighttime, and I was in the mall, and I was by myself, and I was just walking through. And he's sitting at this kind of stand post sort of thing, and there's a bunch of stuff hanging up on the wall behind him. It looks mainly just like knickknacks and like memorabilia and stuff, maybe pictures and whatnot. And there's like a goalie mask too, like the really old ones, kind of like what Jason Voorhees wears or whatever. And basically, I walked up to him because I was curious. I was curious to see what he had to say. So I walked up to him and I just said hello, and then he just said hello, and then he told me his life story and all the stuff on the wall of like what happened. And basically, he has a really tragic backstory. Like both his parents are dead. Doesn't have any siblings or like aunts or uncles or anything to take care of him. So he just like lives alone, I guess, and he lives in the mall. I think, I don't know, that he never really explained that, but he doesn't.
Chopstick.
God damn it. And he doesn't move or talk until someone else talks to him. But he was just explaining his life and story, and I just didn't know how to react, so I just thanked him and said sorry for your loss or whatever and walked away. And then the second time that I saw him in a dream that was kind of recent, I think it happened last week, earlier this week, whatever. He reappeared in my dream, and I saw him, and the goalie mask on the wall was gone for some reason, and I walked past him, or I walked towards him, I mean, and for some reason I had the goalie mask, so I gave it back to him, or I hung it back up on the wall, and I said sorry, and he was quiet, he didn't look at me or say anything, so I just sat down on the floor next to him or whatever, and then he just said it's okay, and then he leaned over and he touched my forehead, and I started like bawling my eyes out in the dream. And it was really weird because I was surprised I didn't wake up, but I guess it's because I had another dream right afterwards. I won't tell it. I won't tell that dream this time. I'll tell it next time because I don't want to like take up like forever, and I want people to come back. But yeah, so so that was my dream. It was kind of creepy and weird.
Well, while we're on this topic, I don't feel like saving it for the next episode. I do not like dreams. I do not like the experience of dreaming. I do not like the possibility of what I might dream about.
Mm-hmm.
I do not
me either.
anything about dreaming anymore. Because from the age of 5 and 6, I would have recurring nightmares. And it was never anything like horrible. But like, for example, for anyone who's watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, they used to have this ending clip. It was done in like CG of Courage, like bowing or something, like taking a bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. I don't know why. And like I would like dream that like CG shit like that would chase me and whatnot. And I had to learn to sleep with my eyes open or else I'd be like sleep deprived. And in recent years I've had dreams of people shooting themselves. I've had one dream where I was in a horrible like car accident with my mother because she just let go of the wheel and started texting. We slammed into a white car with a brown or black hood, flipped over the median into oncoming traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream where I think my mother got involved in some sort of shooting because after something happened, it was like cinematic pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I dreamt that I was in the car with her, and then I looked over and she had a huge hole in her temple.
Oh my god.
Hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Massive, like, is something you would expect to have decayed for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I've had a dream just of some woman that I recognized but didn't know just shooting herself.
Oh.
It all started. The worst part was dreaming. For those who don't know, my father is dead. Killed himself in 2009. But what happened is that a little after he died, I had this dream that everyone was gathering in the dining room of our house, and like my father was there, but I knew it wasn't my father. And then this dude comes into my life named Devin, who has the same build, same long black hair and stubble that my dad did. And I'm not going to go into detail, but he caused some really fucked up things to happen.
He's
So
a
it
piece
was one
of
of those
shit.
premonition dreams, and I'm usually not one to believe in psychic shit. Sometimes your body just warns you. Stream on that note.
Yeah.
Are we telling dark life stories? Because I got a few good
dreams,
ones.
Just dreams.
Yeah, it could be dreams, yeah.
No, yeah, the topic is dreams still. So if we want to tell stories, we can say that.
Since we're on that dark note, for how do I start this out, considering I'm usually the least serious person ever? Okay, so I had a very bad experience with my dad and his wife, and essentially ever since I decided to cut off all contact with them, I'd have dreams of him. I still have dreams of him, and it's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these dreams involve just living there, and it's not even that bad, but the whole entire time I had this sense of dread during the whole entire dream. I can't totally say I hate dreams, but that's one of the reasons I really don't like dreaming, because I really don't want to think about it. It's just like, why, brain? Why are you bringing this up right now? I was gonna have a good day today, and it sucks.
Yeah, I understand.
But hey, if you smoke a lot of weed to stop dreaming, it's great, mate.
I had this one nightmare when I was younger, and it caused me to be scared of chickens. Okay, because before I say anything about this dream, I don't mind dreams. It really depends. I haven't had many nightmares lately, so I don't really mind them. They're just whenever I have dreams now, they're just kind of weird or stupid. Some of them kind of have darker undertones, and I'll save one of those, the next one of them for next podcast because I don't want to be forever. But basically, when I was younger, I had this one dream where I was in my bedroom, and there was chickens out in the hall, and these chickens, they had like red eyes, but they couldn't cross the threshold of my bedroom for some reason. I don't know why. But I was really thirsty and I wanted to go get a drink, but if I went to go get a drink, they would peck at my legs or whatever. And then yeah, so I didn't want to go out in the hall obviously, and I couldn't talk or anything, so I couldn't ask for help. And like I kept on getting thirstier and thirstier in the dream. I have a feeling I might have told this last time on the podcast. Maybe it was just in a Skype call with you guys. I can't really tell the difference. A lot of the time it just meshes together. But yeah, so if I didn't tell that story already, that's one of the dreams that I had. It was kind of fucked up. Made me scared of chickens for like a long time.
Oh god. That sucks.
Yeah.
Next time on Fieldcast.
Fieldcast.
Will
Yeah.
Otter get that breast reduction surgery? Who knows?
Revan learned to feel.
Will Shormu sleep
Wait, what?
or stop dropping his chopsticks?
Are we ending?
Turn off the fucking podcast. I want to go home.
Well, we have
We're all
some
having mental breakdowns.
we
now.
have questions though.
Save them for next time.
But we have questions.
Save them. I really need acid. Not leave
Go
it.
get one. Just go get one.
No.
Just go get
We
one.
need questions for next week.
Yeah, I know, but just go get one. They're not. These aren't even really questions anyway. So just go get one.
No.
Okay, well then you can sit there and suffer. Because there's a couple of other things I want to talk about.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Well, we can talk. We need stuff to talk about next time.
Okay, but a lot of shit will happen over the course of a week. Think about it.
About.
Oh my
Boo.
god.
I'll play the harmonica. Swear to fucking God.
Alright, because Shormu's in a bad mood, I guess we'll end the podcast here. Thank you everyone for coming.
Last episode finale. I'm done. I'm booking it. Be replaced by Logan.
No. We were supposed to have him this week, but he's being a fucking loser, so whatever. I don't care anymore.
Being weird.
Point is, this one's a lot shorter than the other one because we suck and we have nothing to talk about.
It
So,
was originally meant to be an hour long.
yeah,
So
last time.
The pilot
but-
was just...
Yeah, the pilot was just us dicking about. But, hopefully... Shut the fuck up. Just stop. No one cares anymore. Everyone knows I'm Canadian. I don't fucking care. Just stop. I already put up with this shit enough. Okay. Anyways, let's end right here with me bitching Shomuro. Next week we'll be here, hopefully, and yeah, so, yay! End of podcast. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.